This thing used to drive around the streets. Actually still has a number plate on the back, so but it's still street legal. Maybe not with that blue and big turbo sticking in. So it's certainly going running. Pretty straight run there from Jeffrey. 10.56 at 131. 10.56. 131. So keep an eye on the Pegasus Bay website, PBDRC, Pegasus Bay Drag Racing Club, for upcoming race dates. We're still sorting out the go to the wheelchairs. Young Nigel, who's the driving force behind the team Allsop Racing. Brother Johnny is in the hot seat. I'm sure Nigel would love to be in there, but she goes to Evan. And Allsop's a good. Good strong burnouts, both supercharged cars. Suspension, whereas the Allsop's car is maybe white burning around and bouncing a wee bit on the start line. It's a wheelchair wheel stand, and here's the fact that it's got no suspension in it. So there's not that. You see Dick Howell just giving instructions there, even. Very good from Evan. He wants some more. Go back again. Watch it. Yeah, it's just getting that VH to the next noise, stickiness on the tyres. Two 7722 185 7.7. So Academy Signs, thanks to them. Yeah, Academy got a wee bit more publicity with the story they did about the rising costs of motorsports and hobbies and stuff. And yesterday's press was a whoa, change lanes. Obviously got. Oh, that just didn't want to slow down, did it? It just kept going left. Not sure, maybe just got out of the track. 18 seconds, I don't think we need to read that one out. Lucky wasn't someone in the other lane, probably, very lucky. Not sure why, it's been going straight enough the rest of the time, just might have got a foot out of the hole, put in the wet stuff, or bit in the, maybe one tyre off the VHT. Graham Gaskell with a red light, wonder why he's out of front. The red light says 0.34 reaction time when it can only be 0.4, so Graham Gaskell left. On a 15.5 dial-in, but she had red lit, so I'll leave on that amber yellow light, and that's when you hit the gas, take your foot off the brake, whatever you're going to do, and as soon as and your aim is, the perfect reaction time on our computer screen here is 0.4 of a second. Every yellow, as it goes yellow, 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 green, it's 0.4 of a second between each of those bulbs coming on. And that is for all classes. So in this DYO problem, so Bryn McCaw with a 13.5 up against the 15.0 Barracuda. Barracuda out with both reaction time similar, 0.9 to 0.82. So Bryn's got to catch the Barracuda. Oh, it's going to be a close race. Oh, breakout. So Simon Dorr and the Barracuda run under a 6. Bryn McCaw, very good, had dialed in at 13.5 seconds and run a 13.56. 60 thousandths of a second within his dial-in time. So Bryn McCaw and the wee little red Corvette in through to the next round of Street V8. The next pair of races, Sandy Johns in the Nissan V8 powered Mori. So Nissan V8 in the front, the radiator's in the back because the motor's so far forward. He's up against the Mercury Cougar with the 351 in it. So close racing. Rightio. I broke out. So I thought the Mercury's in front and he might have been, but he broke out. He ran 13.76 on a 13.8 dial-in. Only 3 thousandths of a second too quick. So Sandy Johnson Rakaya takes the win there. Sandy Johns takes the win with the 15. Through the next round, back up onto the start line, the lovely 351 Falcon, the XY, running pretty quick, up against the Valiant Charger. And Barry Wilkinson in the far lane. So we've got a 11.9 dial-in on the Falcon and a 12.6. So there's going to be 0.7 of a difference on the lights. Dial-in takes the win. So that's 3 breakouts out of 5 races. That's pretty close, and they're so close to their breakouts too. You're talking like 10 thousandths of a second, just too quick. So the way that the DYO handicap racing works is you nominate, you get to choose your own handicap time, but then you can't go quicker than it. So Barry Swift is dialed in at 14.65, so he's gone down to 2 decimal places. That's a pretty smart racer who's trying to go down to 2 decimal places. 12.8 for Greg Mulholland in the far lane. behind Barry in the finish line. And Barry does take the win. Dial racing from Barry swiftly onto the next round. Greg Mulholland run a 13.0 at 12.8, but unfortunately his reaction time was 0.4 of a second slower than Barry. So that's strong sounding HQU. I've just been told this is a bit of an anomaly, the way of putting this race. The Ute is the fastest car in the class, so it should have had a bye run. And the Capri guy who's supposed to be racing. That was interesting. Pretty close run there. So better reaction to lane 2, but only by 0.005 of a second. Oh, breakout to Shannon Swatilla in the Pulsar. He goes too quick. He runs a 13.672. So I'll say that again, 13.672, but on a 13.70. So that's 0.028 of a second too quick. 0.028 of a second too quick for your dial-in time. This is a naturally aspirated class, so this is where Graham Gaskell was pretty good. His reaction times in the wee Tirana here with the 202 in it, he has been pretty consistent with his reaction times. So folks, just to explain, it's first to the finish line to win as long as you don't go quicker than your dial-in time or you don't red light. So basically the time it takes to get there is your reaction time, how long you take to react to the lights, plus the time it takes from when you leave to when you get there. If you get my drift. So you've got to add the reaction time and the ET up. No, not too early, but actually by only 0.009 of a second. So Graham Gaskell there automatically with the win in the Tirana. Tony Hanna eliminated because of the red light. So some sport mod. So these guys are a mixture of modified and so Supermod is a mixture of super sedans and modified cars. So these can be beautiful burnout there from Wayne Sycamore. There's about like 130 miles per hour, 140 miles per hour tyre speed, even though the car's only doing 30 or 40 miles an hour, hence a lot of slope. So Wayne Sycamore, for the top, I think he's got a power glide transmission, or he used to, run a power glide, so he'll just have one gear shift to do down the track. So again, dial-in 99 for Wayne Sycamore, and Carberry is a 9. So just looking at reaction time, Wayne was a bit slower in the reaction time, so Red Wing was there. And the wind goes to Wayne Sycamore, runs a 10, Wing was quite a bit slower than his time, I don't know what happened on there. He only ran 11.9 on a 10.6 dial-in, so it's quite a bit slower. It's over a second slower, so obviously that's why Wayne faster. So So, next pairing sport mod, in the far lane we've got Joe Wilson, whose husband Mike is now running down to catch up. We live in is 10.65, so these guys go down to 2 decimal places, show that they're smart thinking racers. So, staged in, so you'll see only a half a second. She said she's going to go too quick though, we'll find out. No, yes, Joe, she dialed in at 12.05 and she runs 12.15. So that's only 0.1 of a second off. Awesome strong burn out there from Russell Lorimer. So again, not much on this one, 10.2 for Russell Lorimer's car, and 10.3 for the wee rocket ship, wee starlet in the far lane. I love that wee starlet. I'm not normally into the V8s, but I do like the look of the starlet. It certainly gets the wheels up and launches good. There's only 0.1 in it on the tree. Pretty close, reaction time. No, there's not much in it. There's only 3 30,000ths in it on the tree. And the win goes to Russell Lorimer, 3 versus 10.2. So at the end of the track is 0.064 of a second in it. 0.064. Duffs in it, but it's pretty darn strong, isn't it? So we've got 10.6 on the rotary. 10.6 on the rotary up against Jason Fleck's 9.9. So the thing is, Jason Fleck has been very consistent on the dial-ins. Rob Benson in the wee RX3, I'm not so sure. Well, RX2 it is, sorry, RX2. Yeah. Jason Fleck's had a bad reaction time all day. Oh no, but Rob Benson's broken out. So next hearing a car. Nick Jones's car's an interesting mix. The old sub has the exhaust coming out the back door. Mind you, the turbo sticking out the bonnet is not quite as big as Jeffrey Richardson's wee starlet. So, both cars coming in the stage, the pops up next. Sounding burn out there. Roger's always good on the burn out. Torque converter and a power glide transmission. It used to run a 3-stage turbo 350. sideways, but exciting. 40 miles an hour. John Woody in the far lane, 23T Ultim. It's a beautifully built car, this by Murray Buckhill, or Buck as he's called up in Nelson. The chassis with Road Molly chassis. Constructed by Mike Duncan. This is since moved to Australia. That's a local track racing and coaching which Mike has contributed a lot to building one car. So you see Dick Calvin at the front of him. Now I'm going to put the throttle on this thing and get it really to get those tires sticky. So you see those squirted needs of VHD. Have you ever given instructions on the back please sir, holding backwards, slow it adjust, then you're going to really put the throttle. Yep, well done. So, these tires standing really around, so both cars come out slow. Quite a bit. John Gordy red lit, folks, that's why he's out. Short burnout for the Ultra. You see the Ultra, of course, there's the chassis cleans, you have your tyres quite soft, probably in about 7 or 8 pounds, even 6 pounds pressure in those slicks at the back. They got a big side sidewall in them, you see the brake thing even. So the Ultra. Hard burnout from Johnny also. See, actually I can see it from here in the sun, and from this angle the track, it's a nice even line across the Allsop slick, so they've got about the right pressure you would think. Sometimes you can have the slicks and soft that you're burning out either on the outside of the, or if you've got them too hard, you're only burning out on the middle part of the slick. And just removing the parachute pin is quite important to make sure those pins are out. Last time Johnny had a close call, I told he only got a metre of our big gravel track down the end, our big ugly thing. So both cars coming from the stage, this will be interesting. So Simon Power, we have an index start of, look at here, 0.7 of a second. 0.7 for Simon, so